I want us to look at personal pronouns. Okay, these personal pronouns are difficult to represent. When do children begin using them? Before they learn to read or after they learn to read? Way before. Yes, they do that before they're going to learn to read. Look at them. I, me, my, mine, myself, we, us, our, ours, ourselves, themselves, theirs, their, them, they. They have a kind of pattern, but it's a rather insecure pattern. And this is a complex set of words, and there are 27 different ones. And this is this is what I mean when I talk about early morphology and important early morphology of the personal pronouns. And now I'm going to show you how to represent all of these in a simple way with these icons. And what's your name? Susan. Susan, you see this icon for I? Would you hit it twice?
I.
Right below it, you.
You.
Go all the way down.
He. She. It.
Now go up.
We. They.
All right, that's fairly straightforward. A double hit. It tells you its name. All right, so then we've done what? We've done this. That's not very impressive, actually. But let's see what we can do here. Do you see this luggage tag or this tag? That represents some kind of ownership. You put your name tag on something, there's ownership there. Is that sort of agreeable to everyone? Okay, well, Susan, would you hit I once and the luggage tag once?
My.
We once and the luggage tag. Oh, you know, just go down the list.
Your.
Okay?
His. Her. Its. Ours. Their.
Wow. Look what we've done. We now have this row, and we have this row. But we don't have any single key for any one of them, do we? Okay, let's go back. Now, you know, when we've talked about direct objects and objects, is there somebody who receives action? You see, we have somebody handing a gift to another hand. So you're giving something to someone. This person is the receiver of the action and the gift. We see that? Receiver of action. Susan, would you hit I and the object key?
Me.
Go down the list.
You. Him. Her. It. Us. Them.
Wow. Guys, what have we done now? We've done all three of these, haven't we? When you teach a user I and my, and we and our, and we and us, and I and me, that this is part of something you start doing in early morning circle very early on, and you continue doing it, and you say, give it to John, give it to him, give it to, you know, her. Okay, you can pass, you know, who does this, okay, well now we're going to do one more here. Mine. Mine is much longer than my. It's a couple extra letters. Yours has an extra letter. His is the same, but hers has an extra letter. Its is the same, ours has an extra letter. So these are all pretty much heavier. So I'm going to suggest these are possessives, all right, like mine, but they go downhill. So hit the luggage tag and I.
Mine.
Yours, or yours.
Yours.
Hers.
Yours is. Hers.
Ours.
Ours.
Theirs.
Theirs.
Okay. Folks, do we see what we've done now? Do you see this? We have I, me, my, and mine. I, me, my, and mine. What you do, you go up and you say, in morning circle, you're the AAC user. You'll say, whose cup is this? And what would you say? Mine. And whose drink is this? Her. Okay. I'm suggesting that you focus on this kind of a language exercise day after day after day. And I don't mean for the whole morning circle. I just mean in a mixed special ed class or in a regular ed class. Your augmented communicator's job is saying mine and his, and you take someone. It's mine, you say, and then you get them to say not yours, hers. And you model this, and you do it on the machine by saying not yours, hers. And you get some of the other kids, the able-bodied kids, or the typically developed kids, to do this. It is a very powerful stimulant. And myself is an object because I can hit the desk or I can hit myself. So that's an object. So the way we do it is you hit object and I.
Myself.
Ourselves.
Ourselves.
Themselves.
Themselves.
Itself.
Itself.
It's excellent work. Guys, you see what we're doing here? Okay. Now, we are using polysemous icons because they don't all mean the same thing, but when they're used in different contexts, they have different meanings. Wouldn't a univocal icon set for the pronouns be better and easier? Well, I'm going to suggest to you that it's not easier, and I'm going to show you a univocal icon set. Mayor Johnson does not have all the pronouns, but because Dynasims were developed in Faith Carlson's Pixsims, they do. And I'm going to show you what they look like in Joan Bruno's Gateway. Here they are. Would you like to teach that?
That's what I said, I've never seen it that far away.
Yeah.
From back here, it's like,
Yeah.
Shoot the man, shoot the
It
girl.
does look like that. Bang, bang.
I've never been.
You're an object. Okay, let's do an analysis of it. The iconographics here are a bit difficult because these words are not picture producers. Her and hers, you see, her book could be possessive, but it isn't. Here is the possessive is shown as hers, as herself. Hers, herself. Okay, look at the difference between our and ours. See, here the object being possessed is held by one finger, and here it's held by 4 fingers. And on this one, the ear is on the right-hand side, and this one it's on the left-hand side. Could I submit to you that the rationales for these icons are very difficult for kids with cognitive limitations or early on? And if they don't read, you know, it becomes really kind of a puzzle. Okay, now, I'm sorry they don't look clearer, but, okay. Am I making my point that with univocal icons, you don't necessarily get true concreteness at all? And in areas like this, they are considerably, which is easier? This or this? This requires 2 hits, and these are polysemous. Each of these require 1 hit, and they're univocal. I think, however, the polysemy here gives us 2 advantages. 1, 2 hits, it lets us know that I am possessive. You know, it's fairly clear about that. But because it gives you 2 hits, you get so many more meanings out of the 9 icons here. Can you have all of these on your overlay at all times? So these have got to disappear, haven't they? Whereas these can be on your overlay at all times. Okay, now, this is a beginning introduction to polysemous icons. Can anyone take the word polysemous apart? Poly means many. Seme is the Greek word meaning meaning, and we get semantic from it. We get semaphore. What else? Notice I looked to the man, you know, I said semaphore, because we guys, we know about these things. God, that was unconscious. Hayden, we know about semaphore? Okay. Okay, thank you.